Daily Current Affairs June 6, 2025 Important News 1. Nuclear Energy and the Civil Liability for Nuclear Damage Act 2010. About India's increasing focus on clean and sustainable energy has brought nuclear power to the forefront of its energy mix. In this context, the Civil Liability for Nuclear Damage Act (CLNDA) 2010 plays a crucial role. Enacted after the Indo-US Civil Nuclear Agreement, 2008, the Act creates a legal framework for liability and compensation in the event of a nuclear incident. It aims to ensure both public safety and investor confidence, especially from foreign suppliers. Key provisions of CLNDA. Section 6 limits the liability of the nuclear plant operator to 1,500 Indian rupees crore. Also mandates the creation of a nuclear liability fund to cover damages. Section 17(b) allows the operator to claim compensation from the supplier if a nuclear accident occurs due to defective equipment or materials supplied. Section 46 maintains that other applicable laws can impose additional liability. This diverges from international standards, raising concerns for global investors. Recent developments. Discussions are ongoing to amend key provisions of the CLNDA to attract more foreign participation, especially from countries like the United States and France. Efforts are being made to revive large-scale nuclear projects, including the Judicial nuclear power plant in Maharashtra, which involves French collaboration. UPSC Quick Facts. India is not a signatory to the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty, NPT, but voluntarily adheres to IAEA safeguards for its civil nuclear program. The CLNDA was passed in 2010, 2 years after India and the US signed the historic civil nuclear deal. India's nuclear liability law is stricter than global norms, primarily due to the lessons learned from the Bhopal gas tragedy, 1984. 2. AI's unchecked ascent and regulatory legislative. About Artificial intelligence, AI. Especially generative AI, is revolutionizing sectors like education, media, healthcare, and governance. However, regulation hasn't kept pace, resulting in legal, ethical, and socio-economic challenges globally. Key points. Dual-use nature, AI can aid medicine but also spread misinformation. Societal impact, alters job markets, amplifies bias, disrupts democratic processes. Global divide, lack of common regulatory standards across countries. Regulatory legislative. Rapid tech evolution, laws can't match AI's speed. Expertise gap, legislators lack deep tech knowledge. Big tech influence, lobbying delays strict oversight. Jurisdictional complexity, cross-border applications hinder uniform laws. India's strategy. Niti Aayog, AI for All initiative. National AI mission, focus on inclusion, innovation. DPDP Act 2023, regulates AI data indirectly. Global dialogue, participated in Bletchley Park and Seoul AI summits. Emphasis, responsible AI, Global South perspective. UPSC Quick Facts. Fate, fairness, accountability, transparency, explainability. 3. Digital census for timely data and governance. About India's upcoming digital census aims to leverage technology to make data collection faster, more accurate, and policy relevant. It will be India's first fully app-based enumeration, set to redefine public planning. Key points. Legal framework, Census Act, 1948. Constitutional backing, Articles 82 and 170, delimitation, electoral readjustment. Implementing body, Office of Registrar General and Census Commissioner, ORG and CCI. Benefits. Faster processing, real-time data entry and transmission. Improved accuracy, less manual error, geotagging for spatial insights. Cost efficiency, one-time infrastructure, long-term saving. Better targeting, scheme planning. Recent developments. CMMS platform, Census Monitoring and Management System for real-time tracking. Enumerator training, tech familiarization for field staff. Pilot projects, mobile app trials in multiple states. NPR integration, stirs concerns on privacy and data sensitivity. UPSC quick facts. Next census, delayed, likely around 2027. Enumerator profile, public servants, mostly teachers. Census usage, planning, finance commission, delimitation, welfare design. Digital tools, app-based surveys, cloud infrastructure. 4. Is IBC an effective resolution tool? About IBC. The Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code, IBC, 2016, was introduced to provide a comprehensive legal mechanism for resolving insolvencies in a time-bound manner. It was based on the recommendations of the T.K. Vishwanathan Committee and aims to empower creditors, resolve non-performing assets, NPAs, and improve India's business environment and credit culture. Key features. Core objective, promote corporate rescue and revival, with liquidation as a last resort. Control shift, from debtor in possession to creditor in control. Defined timeline, corporate resolution process limited to 180 to 330 days. Wide applicability, covers companies, LLPs, individuals, and partnerships. Institutional framework. Insolvency professionals, IPs. Information utilities, IUs. Committee of Creditors, COC. Regulatory improvements. Updates to the IBBI Code of Conduct for Insolvency Professionals. Cross-border insolvency framework. Under discussion for future implementation, guided by UNCITRAL model law. UPSC quick facts. Constitutional basis, entry 9, concurrent list both center and states can legislate. Key institutions. IBBI, Insolvency and Bankruptcy Board of India. NCLT, National Company Law Tribunal. NCLAT, Appellate Tribunal. COC, Committee of Creditors. Important legal provision. Section 53, establishes the waterfall mechanism for debt repayment during liquidation. 5. Eurocentric reset, a gateway for India. YN News, India's strategic engagement with Europe is deepening through various partnerships and initiatives that align with India's global ambitions and Europe's Indo-Pacific focus. Key references and initiatives. India-EU Strategic Partnership Roadmap to 2025, Framework for Cooperation Across Economy, Technology, and Security. India-EU Trade and Technology Council, TTC, 2023, Platform to Boost Tech Collaboration and Trade. India-Middle East-Europe Economic Corridor, IMEC launched at G20 2023, linking India with Europe via Middle East, facilitating trade and energy security. Indo-Pacific Oceans Initiative, IPOI India's vision for a free, open Indo-Pacific emphasizing maritime security and cooperation. India-EU Connectivity Partnership, 2021 Porto Summit enhances physical and digital infrastructure connectivity. International context. France, Germany, and the EU have Indo-Pacific strategies focusing on multilateralism, economic resilience, and security cooperation. EU's Global Gateway Initiative counters China's Belt and Road Initiative by promoting sustainable infrastructure in partner countries. ASIM facilitates Asia-Europe dialogue, with India as a key participant. 6. Trampled over police brutality and crowd mismanagement. YN News, incidents of police excesses and mishandling of crowds have raised concerns over human rights and police reforms. Constitutional provisions. Article 21, right to life includes dignity and safety. Article 19, 1, the right to peaceful assembly. Articles 32 and 226, writ remedies for fundamental rights violations. Judicial precedents. Prakash Singh vs. Union of India, 2006 Police Reforms for Autonomy and Accountability. D.K. Basu vs. West Bengal, 1997 Guidelines Against Custodial Torture. Visit for more, https://everythingias.in